So a while ago I was sent a bike, a foldable e-bike, and this is the bike. And what I would like to do is show you what I've been doing with it over the last few weeks. I've took it away on holiday with me, I've cycled with it around where I live, and yeah, I've formed some impression of this bike and I'd like to share them with you. So let's jump in. So this is my intention, to have a folding electric bike for the motorhome, just to be able to nip to the shops, get some milk, bread, beers, wine, all the obvious things that you need when you've got a motorhome. I really like the design of it. I think it looks really smart and really modern. In my opinion, this is ideal for people like me that just want to tootle off to the shops when they park up their motorhome, or even what's really appealing about this is, because it folds up, you can actually put it in the boot of your car. So very often when I go off on a business meeting, I can take this with me when I'm staying in the hotel on the night. Rather than sitting there watching the TV, I can actually get on my bike and explore the local area. And as far as the people that I'm meeting, they don't know that I've got a bike in the car. So yeah, I think this is absolutely perfect for that. So here I am now back home, so let's have a closer look at it. Let's look at some of the features and then let's find out what I think. So first of all, it's got to be said, it is compact. This is the bike. It folds up into a very small footprint, which is great for things like commuting and also just putting in the back of your car. So here's the bike. It is very compact, as you can see. It's not particularly lightweight. I wouldn't want to carry it around London, but it does fold up very compactly. It's very simple to unfold. So you've got this main part in the middle that simply goes like that, and then that goes down to lock it. Then the handlebars come up and they lock, and then they extend. And then the seat goes up to whatever height you need. Lastly, the pedals fold out, and there's your bike. Right, so on the handlebars, on the left hand side you've got one of your brakes, and on the right hand side you've got your other brake. They're really good brakes, I've got to say. They really impressed me. Both of them are disc brakes, both front and rear, and at the back you've also got this kickstand, which was really useful. You've also got on this version a carrying rack and also mudguards front and back. This is an optional extra. This is a different upgraded model, let's say. The seat was also really comfortable. On the left hand side you've got the trip computer, and the right hand side you've got this throttle control. And this basically is a variable control, and it basically allows you to go faster and slower. You've got a light on the front, which again was really good, and the levers for locking the bike in place for when you fold and unfold it were really positive. And I must confess, I never worried once about the fact that it was a folding bike. When you're riding it, you don't even realise it's a folding bike. I'm just going to go back to when we were on holiday. I'm actually charging the bike here with an EcoFlow, a portable battery pack. Now, this is important because this is one of the things that I believe lets this bike down. The charger plugs into a hole on the bottom of the bike. Now, it has got a little rubber grommet to stop the dirt and water getting in, but I just don't like how it plugs into the bottom. It's not accessible. You have to fumble around trying to find it, and I just don't like its position. So as you can probably see, I'm probably not the right size for this bike, but it does a really good job of carrying me. So we've got it switched on. It's in gear number 1, so it's got 3 gears, 1, 2 and 3. This throttle does nothing until you actually do a few rotations on the pedals. Then as soon as you do the rotations, you can actually use the throttle. And interestingly, you can actually propel yourself without pedalling. So let's just see how this works. So I've now done a few pedals, and I can now feel the electric motor kicking in. It's helping me. So literally, if I took my feet off the pedals, I think this would stop. Let's see. No, it carries on. Okay, but it's going to stop because it knows I've stopped pedalling. However, let's do a few more pedals. Okay, so the electric motor has now kicked in. Now, if I use the accelerator on my right thumb, it will now carry on without the need to pedal, which is great if you want a bit of a rest. And so this is in gear number 1. That's gear number 2, and I think this will go up to probably 10 kilometers an hour. I'm at 8, 9, okay, 9 kilometers an hour. Gear number 3. Now, while I'm riding around here, it's worth pointing out that if you're on anything other than really, really smooth tarmac, you've got no suspension, you've got rock hard small wheels, and you are going to feel it in your wrists. It has to be said, the brakes are absolutely brilliant. I think the brakes are actually probably the best thing about this bike. So what's my verdict? It's very, very portable. It folds up really small. It's brilliant if you're riding on smooth surfaces. So if you're riding on the roads or the footpaths, then this is perfect. If you're riding on roads like this, then number one, it's not going to be very comfortable because there's no shock absorbers, the tyres are rock hard, the wheels are really small, so there's nothing there to help you smooth out the bumps. Also, with the tyres being so small, it does take a lot of control. It's not like having a mountain bike with big wheels. So there have been a couple of times where I've found that it was very, very touchy on the turning. The brakes, absolutely brilliant. Never felt brakes like them, to be honest. What else? Yes, it does fold up. Yes, it's ideal for a commuter. Somebody that is going to be cycling to the train station, hopping on a train, getting off the train, and then cycling the last couple of miles to work. Perfect. It's not necessarily that light. It's not brilliant in terms of weight. I've used this in the motorhome, and we're lucky enough to have a garage, so we just lift it into the garage. We don't even need to fold it up. However, there was a lady that I was talking to that didn't have a garage, but she did have a bike rack on the back, and she actually said that this would have been too heavy to lift onto the bike rack. So, okay, I really like some of the features. What I don't like, or what I would prefer to see, bigger wheels. I think bigger wheels could really help. Gears. I think if this had a derailleur with 5 or 6 cogs, I think it would be a lot more usable. Apart from that, in terms of battery life, well, they claim, I think, to give it maybe 40 kilometres. I don't know, I can't see that personally. I've ridden 33 miles on it, and I've charged it, well, it's gone flat on me probably 4 times. So yeah, I don't know whether that's that realistic. In terms of speed, I've seen 15 kilometers an hour. So yeah, I believe that it can do that. So all in all, I think it is a good bike for the target audience that ELO are pitching this at, which is motorhomers, people with boats, maybe people commuting. In terms of a serious e-bike for, maybe a bit of fun, then probably this isn't the right one. And in terms of the price, I believe that the ticket value is around about £1,100. However, they do have offers. They've got an offer on at the moment, buy one, get one for half price. So that obviously affects the value. Would I buy one? I would buy an e-bike. I would buy a folding e-bike, but I don't think I'd buy this one. As I say, the gears and the size of the wheels, to me, makes it a no-no. Anyway, there you go. Hope you found the review interesting. Hope you found it useful. and there'll be more coming up soon. So don't forget to press that like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Take care. Bye for now.